Hello everyone, how are you guys doing? It is me, your girl, BossBaby.talk. As you already know, if this is the first time I'm coming your way, hello, you're welcome to this wonderful family. My name is Karimat of BossBaby.talk, and on this platform, I make content surrounding my lifestyle, living here as an immigrant with my family. I talk about how to migrate to Canada job opportunities, schooling and accommodation, how to get your first accommodation in Canada. I also do a bit of travel vlog and a bit of my lifestyle in between. If this sounds interesting to you or is what you have searched for, why don't you sit back, relax and subscribe, turn on that bell notification for me so that you don't miss any of my upload. And on today's video, we are going to be talking about express entry system. Yes, express entry system. A lot of people want to hear that again and again and again, because of course we know a lot of people are job hunting right now, and that is why we've been talking about work, job, right? But some people still want to know more about express entry system, so I'm here to take you through that today, and how to search it online yourself, how to do your own research yourself, what or not document to get ready before you go, apply to express entry system. So without further ado, let's get right into it. Yes guys. Okay, now we're on it. Okay, how express entry works. Express entry is an online system that we use to manage immigration application from skilled workers. Okay, and they have categorized it actually in three. Okay, which is the Canadian Experience Class, Federal Skilled Worker Program, Federal Skilled Trade Program. And also, not to waste so much of you guys' time, let's just read the page through for now, and we'll be coming back to open them all right? So, and here they have said, if you are eligible for one of the above programs, you can also apply through express entry for the provincial nominee program. So if you are nominated, you will get an extra point so that you can be invited quickly, so which is really good. Step one, find out if you are eligible. And how to find out if you are eligible, they have already also categorized that into two, the way you can find out if you're eligible or not. Okay, there are two ways to find out about this, which is the answer a few questions to see if you meet the minimum requirements. Also, read it. Okay, read the details requirements for each program. So if you just want to click on that to find out if you're eligible or not, you go ahead, or if you want to read the whole page through. But if I were you, I would go for both. I would do both, so that when we read something sometime, one time, you don't really understand it properly or well enough. But if you read it like twice, or even three times, you will, it will be there. It will be, you will get what you're reading. You will understand what you're reading. So if I were you, I would do both of it. Okay. And step two, check your score. Okay. If you are eligible for one or more of the express entry program and submit your profile, you will be ranked in the express entry pool using the comprehensive ranking system, CRS. Okay, the CRS is a point based on the system they use. Okay, and they use this to assess and score your profile and rank it in the express entry pool. To be invited, you need to have a score above the minimum point scores for the round of invitation. Okay, use the CRS tools to estimate your score. So you can also probably do it yourself here to see if you have scored it right. But of course, if you want to do this, I will say, okay, it's already here. What I want to say, it's better to get all your documents ready, before you go and enter the poll, because normally I know there's a duration of time they will normally give you, to submit after they have invite you to apply. So you have some time, to fill out the forms, send all the documents that they have asked for, for everything to get them ready. There is duration of time that they're going to give you to do that. They have stated here actually, which is get your documents ready. So I employ you to get your document ready, like I said, before you enter the pool. If you decide to fill out that profile, okay, you will need the documents, definitely, okay, such as language test results to show you are eligible for express entry. Okay, some document takes long time to get. That is why I say get them ready, because if you are already in the pool and they have given you maybe some days, some months to get things ready, your document can be taking forever before they get ready, right? So it's always good to get all the documents ready before you enter the pool, like I said, which they have said, they are indirectly telling you here the same thing I just said, okay? They're not just being direct about it. So some documents take long time to get ready, so you should get them ready earlier. Step 4, fill out your profile. Okay, you're gonna fill out your profile, you're gonna submit, definitely. Express entry profile is where you give us information about yourself. Okay, if you are eligible, we will accept you into our pool of candidates that give you a CRS score. So yeah, so you just want to get all of them ready before you go and apply. That is important. Okay, step 5, get an invitation and apply. If we invite you to apply, you will have 60 days. I think I said that earlier, that you're going to have duration of time, okay? You will have 60 days to submit your application. And some document, hey, might take more than 60 days. You know our place, eh? Get things in this office, get things in that office. They take forever before they issue it out or something, okay? So get them ready before you go apply for this thing, okay? We will process most complete application. If it's not complete, they will return it back to you, or they might not touch it at all. Okay, so make sure it's complete, okay? We will process most complete application that have all supporting documents in 6 months or less. Your own might even be a month. That's the maximum. It might be lesser. So go ahead and apply through, okay? Apply through express entry system if if you really wish to. Yes, apart from the job we have been talking about, this is another way you can apply. Now we are back up here, okay, to talk about, let's do this federal skilled trade program first. For skilled workers who are qualified in the skilled trade, must have a valid job offer or a certificate of qualification. So this certificate of qualification, is the employer here in Canada that will send that to you. If they have if they are satisfied with whatever you have sent to them about probably documents, or some of them need some documents, high school or whatsoever, like the job I've talked about, and some of them doesn't need anything. So the one that needs something, or the one that doesn't even need anything, either way, they need to send you a certificate of qualification that you are okay to work with them, and about this work, okay, that you want to go and do with them. This is about trade, okay? So you want to get that ready, and they have given you employment letter as well. Apart from this certificate of qualification, they will also give you an employment letter. Is your employer that will give this to you. Eligibility to apply for the federal skilled trade program, express entry. So these are the ways you need to apply. The federal skilled trade program is for skilled workers who want to become a permanent resident based on being qualified in a skilled trade, okay? So if you're qualified, or if you're qualified already, whether you're here in Canada already, or you are outside Canada for overseas, you know, and you want to come to Canada, okay, of course you need to be qualified so that they can issue you the certificates of qualification. All right, if you have applied, so this one definitely you will need to go through an employer as well. If you can get that too from them, which is the employment letter and the certificate of qualification, then you are good to go on this one. Okay, the minimum requirement is there. You know, this one will not be opening it up, because if we have to do that, we're gonna be here forever. So I don't want to take too much of your time, because I know you're still gonna do this yourself. Either way, I always advise you guys, do it yourself. Make sure, apart from watching this video, you want to go on this website. I'm going to be putting the link in the description below. Go through it yourself, read it one after the other. You can go back onto it the next day, watch this video again, or just go through the link, okay, and read it and understand it, so that you get your documents ready before you get into the pool. Okay, so the minimum requirement is there, skill, work experience is there, your education, if they ever need education and where you want to work, of course, language ability, which is the highest, admissibility, where you can live in Canada. You know, all these things is there for you, be assessed by the province or the territory. The minimum requirement is there. To be eligible, you must meet the you must meet the requirements language level for each language abilities. For each language ability, writing, reading, listening, speaking. Okay, so which is, it's not too bad actually, because they have actually reduced everything. It was really high before, but now they have reduced them because they want people here. And especially when you are applying, you want to apply to the province that really needs people. The province that are not full. They are kind of like our rural area here, which is we're gonna see them, so I'll be showing you anyways. So all this thing, you read them through. Make sure you read them through. Make sure you go through it, what you need and what you don't. Okay, the education is there, language ability is there, obviously proof of fund. You know, we've seen all of them up there. Get assessed by the province. Get assessed by the province or territory. Okay, this is what I say. When you get assessed by the province or territory, and these are the province and territory that we will have in Canada, which is Alberta, BC. When you hear me talk about BC in the job, you know, when I'm talking about job, I'll say, okay, this one is in BC. That, you know, is British Columbia. Okay, we've got Manitoba, we've got New Brunswick, we've got Newfoundland and Labrador, we've got Northwest Territories, and we've got Nova Scotia, we've got Nunavut, we've got Ontario. We've got Prince Edward Island. Okay, we've got Saskatchewan, we've got Yukon. Okay, so and this one, to get assessed, you will likely to have to go to the province, to the province or territory to be assessed, you know, to be assessed for the trade. So applying through the province will be the best. Okay, apply through the province. Okay, it's always the best to apply through the province. And you want to go to all this our province, which is the Newfoundland, okay, Nova Scotia. Okay, you want to go to what they call it, you want to go to our Prince Edward Island. Those are our, you know, part of our province, our Atlantic province that you can go to, that they really need people in that place. You will get there. Like, there's no, if all your documents are complete, you are getting here, there's no doubt about it, and you'll come and thank me later. Okay, so just get all the documents that are needed ready, you know, in the first page that we've gone through before, and you know, get your documents ready, submit your profile, and that will be it. So let's, you know, see the next one. So let's open up the Canadian experience class and see what is there as well. For skilled workers who have Canadian work experience, okay, this one is basically for the people that are already here in Canada, living in Canada already. Okay, work experience must have been gained in 3 years before you apply. Basically this one, you have to be here, you have to have Canadian work experience for 3 good years before you can apply on this. Okay, so and eligibility to apply for this Canadian experience class in the on express entry. The Canadian experience class is for skilled workers who have Canadian work experience and want to become a permanent resident. The minimum requirement is there, so they go on and on and on and on and on and on. In 12 months, which is 1 full year, they want you to have been able to work for 1,560 hours. They want you to have worked up to that. So have at least 1 year of skilled work experience in Canada. In the last 3 years, okay, before you apply, okay, you can meet this in a few different ways. Full-time at one job, 30 hours per week, at least 30 hours per week. You need to be, okay, so obviously this is not for students, but for just somebody, living in here and you haven't got your papers, you haven't got your documents, right? So this is for you. Okay, you are not eligible for the Canadian experience class if you are a refugee claimant in Canada, if you are working without authorization. So I don't know why, there's no reason why you should work without authorization, because even a visitor now can work in Canada. Check the RCCG for that, okay? Even a visiting visa can work now in Canada. All you need to do, okay, is to get your work permit, which you're gonna pay for it, which is, I don't know, maybe less than $100 or something. So get your work permit and get that done. You should be authorized before working. The one you're gonna show, actually, you must be authorized that you're working on it, the company you're working with. Okay, your work experience was gained without temporary resident status in Canada. Yeah, these are for the people that have just come here to just basically work. Okay, yes, these are for the people that have worked here in Canada, that all they just come to do to get in to work here in Canada. And they also need IS as well. Yes, they need IS. Okay, so they need IS, which their benchmark is wow. Okay, Canadian language benchmark, everything is there. What they need is there for you to get. Okay, so where you're gonna stay in Canada, get all the documents ready and submit the profile. That's about it. Let's get to the next one. So we're gonna be going on to, okay, the last one, okay, which is the Federal Skilled Worker Program. All right, so on this one, okay, for skilled worker with foreign work experience, these are for people coming from outside again. I don't know why I'm smiling on this. I'm just looking for a way that you guys can just come in, like all of you can just come in, because I know a lot of our people are job hunting right now, and I just want you to get in and out anyways, so that you can be able to support families. And this is really important, and that is why we're doing this. It's part of African movement. It's part of changing the narrative Africa already have on the social media, changing the narrative on the social media about Africa. So you come here, you work, you get your pay, you'll be able to help your family out there. And that is why I am doing this. I'm going to speak for myself. So please, when you get here, you don't want to forget home as well, right? You want to be able to help your siblings, you help your families, and that, and that is the reason why I'm here. Okay, and I pray that as you lay your hands on this, to fill out any form on your own or with a lawyer that you're going to get to help you to fill this through, you will definitely be accepted. But at the same time, you must meet all the scores. You must be given the scores. If your documents are right, you will definitely get, you know, a score that is more than what they want. Okay, so feel free, don't be afraid. Get all the necessary documents ready and go for it. Eligibility to apply for the Federal Skilled Worker Express Entry. This program is for skilled workers with foreign work experience who want to migrate to Canada permanently. So you can do this yourself, Africa. You can do this yourself from any part of the world. Okay, do it yourself. You want to come here to, you know, permanently, you know, this this are part of the way you can get through Canada. You can get into Canada without, you know, your documents and everything will speak for you. You stand out by the special grace of God. Okay, and on this page they have put it there, you know, how the program works is there for you to open. I'm not going to be opening that so that I won't take so much of your time, because I want you to go and do your own research. Selection factors is there. Okay, minimum requirements is there. Also skilled worker experience, language ability, education, proof of fund, admissibility is there, where you can live in Canada. Okay, and next step. So all these things are there for you, how the program works, everything, you know. This one definitely age. You will definitely find out about the age they need on this one. You see, all the other ones that we have opened, they didn't talk about age. That means any age can, you know, any age can enter, any age can come in. But this one is talking about age. If you meet all minimum requirements, we will then assess your profile based on, if you, this one is after you have met all the requirements. You would then be assessed on this: age, education, work experience. Okay, these factors are part of the 100. You see, because it's supposed to be 100, right? So these factors are part of the 100s that you have to, the 100 points you have to get on this. So this 67, you know, are part of it. And you just want to read them through, look them through, get yourself ready and ready. Come back here, read it again. Come back here, read it again, and read and read and read and read it, and understand this. And if you are not really understanding it, you have any question, you still want to ask me on this, please, my DM is open for you on Twitter, BossBaby.talk. My DM is open for you on Twitter. Come on there, come chat me up there, comment in the comment section, chat me up here as well. I'm available for you. I will definitely reply you within the next 24 hours. I love and appreciate you. Goodbye. Yes guys, this is gonna be the end of today's video. So guys, act on it so fast. Okay, like I always say, act on it so fast. You know, for those of you that want to know more about express entry system, or if you still want me to go into more details on it, you know, let me know in the comment section. Let's talk, let's interact. You know, this is just the way. Okay, there's no two ways about it. You know, getting you to know more about express entry system, this is the right page. Okay, this is the right place to go, the right page to follow. And you can go wrong about it. That's why I say it's always good to do your own research yourself. Make sure you get your pen and paper ready when you're reading through or when you're watching this video, so that you can jot some things down. When you are, you know, going through doing your research yourself as well, you can get your pen and paper ready to get, you know, some things jot down that you're going to be needing, because obviously you're not going to be carrying your laptop or your computer. You're not going to be carrying that about, and there's some documents you definitely need to get. So guys, make sure you get your pen and paper to jot that down and get what you need to get before you get into the pool. Okay, that is very important. So guys, if you have watched this video up to now, I say a very big thank you to you. I remain your girl, BossBaby Talk, as you already know. And you already know I love you guys. But remember to subscribe for me, guys. Turn on that bell notification so that you don't miss any of my upload. Until I come your way again. Goodbye for now.